No?
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
Would this be huge content? Okay. Okay, so I just draw it or?
Yeah, yeah, sure. However you understand the town or the area, whatever you think.
There's the film, there's DJ. Cowboy, I start with the school because it's easier for me. PA. Hurricane, so there's the reserve somewhere here. The school from the reserve.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do. Here, this is the main street. And then, let's say there's the bridge. I want to ride the bridge. And drive this way. Airport. Old town. Before the bridge you have 553. This is different part of High River. And then you have the industrial park. Here you have the industrial. This is the street. And you have the prison just here. Community garden. Jackie Mill. I love this house because I always bring the campers from the schools. So
I've only seen this because you took me. It was so beautiful.
oh yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. I had never seen it before you went with me.
Oh.
Yeah, from the kids.
So there's the fire department. Then we have library. And there's the town, the old town place. Library. Then we have RBC. And French Association. In the corner behind the RBC, by sides fields. Okay. And you have the mall here. Post on the other side. Yeah. She takes the cake, Audiovision, Lady Duck, Quick Print, Pharmacy. Oh my god, I'm so good, huh?
Yeah, you're really good.
Then you have this arena here, swimming pool, piscine. And then you drive this way. Then you have the small walk where you can walk to Super A. Nice to know. And then is the different part, and then we're missing a little bit here. This is different part of town, which I will not drive, just downtown.
That's good. Okay, so now we're gonna use your map, and you're gonna show us where you have already lived in town. So it's just
okay, no problem. High rise 553.
This is a red one. If you want a different color, that's you.
So high rise 553, Old Town. Oh, I forgot. Here's another way, and this is also a review. And I used to live here too. And sometimes I used to come somewhere here, and the old part too. And this goes to Super A. This is the piscine. So there's the small road that goes like this. And I used to house it, you see.
Okay. Well, you had a lot of spots here. This is good. Yeah. Okay, and so where do you go shopping in town?
If I get a car, I go to Super A because they have the banana for 99 cents.
Yes. I enjoy that feature.
I enjoy it. But if not, actually I eat lots at school, so I'm not going shopping. So I save lots of money, which is nice. Life is also over now.
Yeah.
So at school I was eating, so I save lots of money.
Oh, was there a food at the DJ?
Yeah, they have pizza day, they have Monday soup, and there's always something in the kitchen apart of muffin.
Right.
Like make yourself a sandwich or stuff like this.
So that's good. And then for socializing with friends, where do you usually do that?
Since I work in the French Association, it will be the French Association.
Yeah, mostly there.
Like I would say, it's hard for especially this year. I realized like
Yeah.
all the new people in town, they come to the French Association. It's become very like attirance.
Oh, oui.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
And all the new people that I met and connect
Yeah.
together,
Yeah.
they all come by themselves to the French Association.
Oh, that's so good.
And it was Saturday afternoon. They walk around wondering where is it. And usually, you know, you go for the wings.
Yep.
And when we have dance, you go to Legion.
Yeah.
And that's all. You don't have much choices to go.
Yeah, those are all my big killers.
And people go houses.
Yeah. Exactly.
And they do this jam.
Yeah.
Jam music.
Yeah.
Maybe you know about. So there's a band. There's mother, brother, the daughter from the lady.
Oh, Ken and his sister and Bailey.
Bailey, they
The
sing.
Latours.
So something
Yeah.
Latour. So something they invite you if you know somebody. So you go to really nice social life.
Yeah.
But it's not so like it was last year.
Yeah.
So this I really miss. Like I missed this part when Bridget was here. You know the maybe Bridget and Carol's. They had 2 little kids. They were
Yeah.
very musical.
Yeah.
So they brought always music and they were singing English, French, and Spanish.
Oh yes, I do know who you mean. And they sometimes sang with Karen from the French school.
yeah,
Yeah,
with
they
Karen.
were really good. And
So
nice.
they moved back
Yeah.
to Ecuador.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first year was very hard to realize how fast you can make friends and then they going away.
Yeah.
Like last year, I found it so difficult. 4 friends that I was very close just disappeared.
Yeah.
And this year I'm like, okay, I know how it goes now.
Right.
It's much easier. But the first year in the September, I was like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, the first year is hard to realize that you can like people so much and then they still leave. Yeah. So if you're thinking about the summer, like what would a normal day for you be? Where would you go? How would you get there? What kinds of things do you do when you're not working? Like,
The last 9 months I was just working, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I know DJ, PA, Harry Kemsel, PA, running from PA back to the Association Francophone and
Yeah.
then staying until 8, 9 o'clock.
yeah. And you do all of that on foot because you said you don't have a car, right? Or bicycle or walking.
I walk or bicycle.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you're in downtown, yeah? It's not like going downtown in Toronto.
Right. You can get places.
Serious. You can walk.
Yeah.
And in summer it's easier too.
Yeah, I agree.
And I realized that from high rise to DJ, it was only 80 meters. No, 90 meters.
Yeah.
The longest for my workplace was 250 meters to walk. I measured.
That's great.
Really?
It's the best commute.
It's the best
But-
ever.
Yeah.
I had this boyfriend. He was in the military, so he had all the Skyper stuff, you know, like that you could measure and
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, look, you want to see?" Yes. So we measured it, and it was like,
way.
never in my life I would have job in Montreal like 90 meters.
No way. Or if you did.
And you wake up sometimes it's 8:15 and you start at 8:35.
It's like when I was a freshman in college and my dorm was in front of my first class.
Isn't this great?
Oh yeah, wonderful.
I'm moving to the university campus this year. I lived 45 minutes away, and then they have this program where the professors can live in a residence. That's a quiet one, and it's free. Yeah, I
Of
know.
course.
So I'm like, okay, I'll do it, because then it means no money and also no time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it'll take her about 7 minutes to walk to her office.
Yeah, versus right now it takes me 45 minutes to drive. So
Oh,
I know. And then in the winter, does the way that you move around change, or not really, because you're still working?
In the winter, okay, to go to schools we usually make shortcuts.
Yeah.
I love shortcuts,
Yeah.
so I would walk through the fields.
Yes.
But in winter, there's small path that people build by themselves. So one is like this, one is like this.
Yep.
And you still can go, but when there's like lots of snow, you cannot.
Yeah.
So I have to go around, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
But you know, it gives you extra fresh air, and then you do like this.
It's true about this.
And even this on the field, there's small field, I will just cross over. So I really don't like it in the winter.
Because it gets in the way. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, People complain. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's too warm now. I said we're gonna do the bike ride. You
Yeah.
invited if you're still here and you can figure out bikes. And we go, and on Saturday we go to the Fisherman's Wharf.
Yeah.
And we cycle at 10 o'clock from the Francophone Association. And there was one teacher came in saying to me, you know, it's 31 degree, yeah? I said, yeah, but it's 10 o'clock.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's too warm.
I know. It's always too cold, then it's too warm here. And then...
Let's complain like
It's
everywhere. I
true.
don't know if this is something Canadian.
No, it's
No.
very Canadian.
The same in England.
It does in America all the time too.
But mostly because they live very close to the border, so I think it's like a... Yeah.
Yeah, we're basically Canadian too.
Okay. Okay, so if you were to look at this map, and then where are the people you would say that you're closest to in the high rise? Yeah.
This year a little bit different, but last year, yes. We've been all together on the same floor.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Oh, that's really
So
fun.
everybody was like knocking on the door,
Yeah.
coffee, we get service.
Yeah.
It was really nice. Like last year I was on the 5th floor. There was one amoeba, there was one amoeba, there was one amoeba, and there was one amoeba in the end of the hall was one amoeba. So we were all on the same floor.
Oh.
So we put in the middle of the hall, we put the compost. So I had a compost bin, everybody brought the stuff, and I drove it to the pig.
Wow.
It was very nice.
That is really good. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's what we did. And this year is like, because lots of the beavers, there are lots of couples. We
Right.
had 2 couples here, and the girls got boyfriends and a girlfriend, so forget them.
Mm-hmm.
So we stay with one of my friends, but she's on 12th floor.
Yeah.
So now, you know, it's the second year, you know, already a little bit people, especially this one where you do house sitting, so
Yeah.
they invite you sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's not the same, because I am also so busy with the French association, so it's like people coming to see me
Right.
mostly.
Then you're reaching out to them. And then if you could choose anywhere in town, where would you choose to live? Yeah, really.
High rise.
That's amazing. Just because of everything you've said so far.
But it's so
getting to
close. It's so direct.
Work. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need really car. If I go to 553 to live, I have to walk 20 minutes at least.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
But I prefer just, you know, the view, and I prefer the entertainment, I prefer to see people smiling.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just, for me, it's just a nice place to live.
Yeah.
If it will be not so expensive, even if you can hear the neighbors, even though it's
Right.
not perfect.
Right.
But you can make it nice for yourself, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So
so.
it depends, like,
You have to have the right kind of attitude.
and usually, like, if you would come to my other apartment, it would be just jungle.
Yeah.
But I brought all the flowers away.
Yeah.
So because I didn't know where I'm gonna move, but my house is like, you have to come to French Association. There's another jungle. It starts.
Because you put all the things in there. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
No. I just bought plants and I give them coffee and beer.
Where are we? Oh, okay. So how often in a year do you leave Hay River? And where is it that you're usually going when you leave?
The first year I didn't leave much. I left just once to go to Arizona.
Oh,
I was invited by a friend. This year, because of the French Association, I had a chance to go to lots of conferences in Yellowknife.
Yeah.
So I was leaving more often.
Oh, that's good.
And it was very, especially in October, November, I was nearly every weekend for 6 weeks
Oh, wow.
in Yellowknife, and I had really enough. Like the hotel, sleeping all the time and the whole day in the hotel and listen.
Yeah.
So I didn't really like it, and I went to Montreal.
Yeah.
I'm not planning to go this year nowhere.
No. And did they fly you every time to Yellowknife? Yeah, you didn't have to drive or anything.
No, it was they flew me.
Yeah, yeah. And for work, so you do the working at the school, and then you also got the association, and then sometimes house sitting. That I just want to make sure that I have all your jobs. You have a lot of jobs.
Well, I don't see jobs because for house sitting you don't get paid.
Right.
But the deal what I have with them, I can eat.
Yeah.
Whatever you have in fridge, don't expect that it's back when you come.
Yeah.
It's still there when you come back because
Yes.
I like to eat,
Yeah.
and they are totally fine with this.
Yes. I think that's fair. Because
I
it is a bit of work to house sit. I mean, especially if there's animals. I've always get houses with lots of animals in them. Then it's a bit more
I mean, like,
dog walking and all this stuff.
you know Emma? I was house sitting her house, Emma Harper.
I don't think I know her.
No?
No.
You're also a closer friend from just now.
Mm.
Yeah, so there was 2 places in 553 where he was house sitting. Yeah. And the old town was funny. You know Francisca?
Mm-hmm.
The first night I was house sitting a house that she built by herself when there was no toilet. The water broke, the water tank, and I didn't see it because she has not top. So I
Right.
go upstairs and it's full of water. It's like, here.
Oh my god.
And the second night the dog ran away,
Right.
and the first night too. Somebody brought them. The second day they text me and say, you have to catch the dog because otherwise the police officer will come. He is very naughty and not very nice. So I'm like, I cannot run away, lady. You stay with me. Mm-hmm. 4 times.
I always spent every summer. Patrick Poisson.
Yeah.
He used to have 2 dogs. He only has 1, and then I lost his dogs. I think for
He's
almost.
a huge dog.
He has huge dogs, and he had 2, and I lost them both for 5 days, and then finally someone came. I felt so bad, but I couldn't find them anywhere, and I don't know. Someone found them and just brought them back.
But now they will put it in High River Classified.
I know.
So if you want to have news in High River Classified tells you everything.
Yes,
And then we have High River Confession, we have High River Politics.
Oh, I haven't. I never looked at Hay River Confession. I saw that. I
The
saw a
same thing.
story about it. They put a national newspaper story about that website in the CBC. Can
Oh.
you imagine that would be news? I never looked at it.
I'm not surprised it's High River.
I didn't want to see it.
I saw it because I was curious.
Yeah.
And it's only when the direction is sex.
Right.
Everything around sex. Who sleeps with who,
Right.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And that's everything that it's speaking about. Is
And then did they take it down? Oh, really?
you can see it's there.
Maybe I am curious.
Okay.
But I did see that with the. But I do watch Hay River Classifieds just because I'm interested. Seeing what people are saying and.
The community announcements are funny too.
Yeah.
I have to because, like, I wish we would have, like, all the organization would have a sit web where they can put the activities in so people can go and check.
Yeah.
Because very often it's last minute and you don't know.
Yeah.
And we are a small community and people have to fight for the people to come.
Yeah.
So if you have running several things at the same time, sometimes don't get the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. Or
I hope you like my new
It's
design.
beautiful.
I do. Thank you.
I'm not very. How do you say? I'm not very artistic.
No, no. It's just for us to see how people are moving. So especially from here, who's walking, who's driving, how far are they going, how often. I think it's interesting to think about how people move around the community differently.
I'm excited to see how different everybody's maps are.
They are very different. It's
Very
cool.
different. How many people did you actually interview until now?
We are trying to do 15 on this trip. So we have